Welcome to another episode. Today's question is, what is the meaning of lead me from darkness to light? So I'll repeat the question. The question is, what do you mean by lead me from darkness to light? The meaning is mostly everybody knows. It is leading from ignorance to wisdom. That is the meaning. But can anyone lead you psychologically? Anywhere. You can physically lead someone by catching hold of his hand. But psychologically, can anyone be led? No, it is not possible. One can try to throw light or wisdom, but if the other has to see, he cannot be led, but he has to see, he has to understand. And we are not willing to see the light ourselves because we are confused. We are expecting someone to lead the way, waiting for a leader. And psychologically, that is not going to lead us anywhere. So first we will see from Krishnamurti's talks in the 1947. Why is that you want a leader? Why do you become a leader? And why to become a follower? We either become a leader or a follower. Some aspire to become a leader one day, and in the meantime we are followers. Why do you want to do that? It does not matter whether the leader is political or religious or a guru. You are uncertain. You do not know what to think. You are confused. So you desire to be directed, to be protected, to be guided. This desire creates political tyranny and dictatorship. And religiously acceptance of authority, belief, tradition, which dulls the mind and heart. So we follow a leader. The leader dictates what should be done. You become subservient to that. You accept the authority. Or in the religious sense, you accept the belief and tradition. You repeat that tradition in hope of getting something in return, which merely dulls the mind and heart. When there is inner and outer confusion, you seek and create a leadership. There is confusion and misery, degradation and starvation. There is exploitation by the rich, by the clever, and by those who are possessed by systems, by formulas, and by those who breed different and antagonistic groups and parties. From this vast confusion, you desire to be saved. So when there is a leader, a system and a formula, there are a lot of people with their own beliefs, systems and formula. So these become the different parties and groups which become antagonistic to each other, fighting for their survival, fighting for their number one spot. And it creates more confusion only. And from this vast confusion, you desire to be saved. So you create the leader, become the follower. You hunger after leaders because inwardly and outwardly you want to be secure, protected from confusion. You fear to be uncertain, and so you create authority. In doing this, you destroy yourself by becoming a follower. When you follow a party or a discipline or a leader, a guru, are you not destroying your own thought process? Being confused and sorrowful, can anyone give you clarity and happiness? None can deliver you from confusion and sorrow, save yourself. For you yourself have brought about this confusion and misery. There is right solution in the problem itself and not away from it. In the confusion and misery itself, not away from it. So the solution is in the confusion and the misery. You will have to understand that, resolve that. If you try to escape away from that, you are not going to get a solution. But we are not willing to look at the pain and conflict. We want to be led away from the understanding of what is. So you bring forth a leader to exploit and be exploited. The leader fulfills himself by leading, by guiding, by intriguing, and by manipulating. And he feels himself frustrated when thwarted, for he, like you, feeds on power and possession. Exploitation exists not only between the worker and the owner, but also between the follower and the leader. You not only breed leader, but also you become the means of exploitation. The leader depends on you and you depend on him. And since you are in confusion and sorrow, what you bring forth, the leader must be inevitably confused and miserable. The desire to follow is a form of self-fulfillment. You fulfill yourself in a leader and in turn fulfills himself in you. This mutual self-fulfillment and exploitation can lead nowhere. When there is self-fulfillment through an organization, political or religious, through painting, through writing, through any other activity, it must lead to frustration. Being unconsciously aware of this aching failure, you go from one leader to another, from one guru to another. So what we do, we try to follow a leader, try to fulfill ourselves through him. That never happens. The leader derives power from you and you derive power from the leader. As long as you are follower, he becomes grandiose, the leader. When that efforts are thwarted, he becomes frustrated and angry. And when your efforts are thwarted, you become frustrated and angry. It leads at some point or other. So you have from one guru to another or one leader to another. The leader becomes important. He is ever the leader and you are ever the follower. That's it. So next we will see from the Supreme Doctrine by Osho. He explains through a example. It happens when there was a young girl and in the dreams she saw a beautiful prince come riding in the horse. He picked her up. This girl was walking, and on the way the prince came in the dream. He picked her up, kissed her deeply, and then rode away with the horse. The horse was running fast, and the girl asked the prince, "Where are you leading me? Where are you taking me away to? You are going fast, but where are you going? Where are you taking me?" She was asking. The prince said, "No, the dream is your dream. You have to tell me where to go. It is your dream and you will have to tell me where I am leading you. You tell me." That's what the prince told, because the dream is the girl's dream. So when you see a vision of the God, prophets, Jesus or Krishna, really you have divided your mind into two parts. One which has become a devotee, the other which has become a God. And you are asking the God, "Where are you leading me?" And the God or the prophet will reply, "It's your dream. You tell me." But when I say it's a dream, I am not condemning it. That's what Osho says. I am simply stating a fact. It's your own imagination. It is your own life. So why do you want to lead it? You will have to tell. It is for you to decide. There is no other leader. You can enjoy it. There is nothing wrong. What is wrong with enjoying a dream? A beautiful dream. You can enjoy it. The problem arises if you start thinking it is a reality. Then you are moving on a dangerous terrain. Then be aware, the mind can project anything. So don't think the dream is real. Nobody is leading you. That's a dream. You will have to find your answers. Somebody can point at the moon, but you will have to look at the moon. So that is the answer to the question, from darkness lead me to the light. Nobody is leading you. Somebody can throw the light, but you will have to look at the light. And you need not depend on someone else to throw the light. You yourself can be a light. Enlightenment is that. J.Krishnamurti often says this. Enlightenment is being a light unto yourself. That is enlightenment. So with this we will end this episode. Stay with me for another episode. Subscribe to my channel. Share my videos. Thank you.